Okay, I discussed with some housemates. They didn't really find this idea very fun, but I do. So I'm gonna do my version, and I gave one housemate. I said I'll pay you $20 to do this um video with me, and I'll pay you $20, and I'll give you until May 31st to make your decision, and then by like third, I can find a way to get them the $20 because we'll probably be able to film this video between like the first of next month and the third. So, okay, so what is A.F.H, first of all? Because y'all probably gonna see this title. What is this chick talking about? A.F.H is adult foster home. That's what it is. Adult foster home or adult foster home living. I don't really see what's wrong with this because to me it's quite fun living here because we just crack up at the crazy things that people say. So, um, yes, even the caregivers. So I'm just gonna throw out questions. I feel like I could have written them down, but I'm just gonna throw them out and talk. So, oh gosh, should we start off freaky or not freaky, scary? Um, that's a good way to start. Is scariest um scariest caregiver we've ever had. I don't know. It's because there's caregivers and then there's adult, like not adult but like foster parents and then foster uncle. Um, scariest. I probably won't give any names, but I'm just gonna say my foster mom because she has told me that I have to give her my $200 back in 2024 in August 2024. And then it finally got resolved because her husband came over and was like, hey, da 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 da. Like, we talked it out and I ended up getting my money back. But it wasn't $200 I gave, it was 150. So it's like, hey, what are we doing? Why did I have to give you 150 ever? Why did I have to give you back any money? I don't know. But I will say with Connection Ministries, I have been fairly treated. So was probably really scary that she did that, and I don't like to remind myself of it, but that happened. There's other stuff like she used to just walk around like this, like it's like what demon has possessed you that you have to walk around like that. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure I might be forgetting something. So Ashley Golder, if you're watching, don't be mad I talked about you on this video. But um yep, there's the first question. Scariest caregiver ever. Um um what's the next question? Okay, we'll go with that one. Favorite like resident or I want to say it's like resident, but it's more like you're not a caregiver, you're not a foster parent or uncle, but not a foster family member, but you are like a sibling to me. And my answer to that would be my favorite was was Ashley Goldegger, but is um EKW or Kevin Whitlock. Um, yeah, he has his own YouTube channel, and he was perfectly fine with me setting that up because I was getting tired of him being like, "Can I watch this movie? Can I watch that movie?" I'm like, "That's on my YouTube channel, so let's get you your own." Um, so so there's that question. Um, um, I'm trying to think of questions. Um, maybe I should come back. I don't know. Um, okay, favorite birthday that I've had here. Um, let's see. Probably 2024 birthday. We went to the park over here. My V V friend, she came over to the park, and she was also from my day program. And no, it's not the Quality Learning Center. And not just that, but like all of us in this house, we went over to that park. My foster uncle, or no, my foster dad, cooked us hamburgers, and he also texted me like hours before that and was like, "Hey, what do you want?" And he bought like all my favorite stuff from he bought all my favorite stuff from Winco. And I was like super pleased with that birthday, and my mom didn't even show up because I don't like shenanigans, and I just felt like people weren't gonna show up if she showed up. So, um, but that was my favorite birthday, 2024. Yeah, there was no problems. There was lots of fun, and we had hamburgers, chips, drinks. It was wonderful. I just can't think of anything better, and I'll probably do that birthday again this year, or talk to him about Bullwinkles. probably won't go to Bullwinkles. Dang it. I'm not gonna ask my mom to do that either. So we'll probably just do burgers in the park again. Um, so there's that question. Um, I know favorite bed maker in this house, and there's kind of two people. It's our caregiver. She doesn't work here anymore. She hasn't worked here since last like end of October, and she. I don't know if I can say her name. Well, I'm just gonna say it. It's Katie Lazarus, and she made my bed perfect, but almost too perfect. Because exactly 2 weeks after that, a week or two, my bed would just like, I don't know, I guess I just like move around or something at night, and then it just comes undone. Her, and then Yelena Polina is my favorite caregiver to make my bed, and she has not left us exactly. I just mostly see her on days like this. So it's Sunday, and yeah. Here's a good one. Favorite food that they have made. And my favorite food that they have made us is potatoes are gratin, and this they're Russian, Ukrainian, so like need they kind of need a point of reference, and they know that um what is it? They know that um they know what potatoes are, but they don't know what au gratin is. So sometimes we just like are trying to teach them other like wordage, and it's also called scalloped potatoes. But yeah, I'm not afraid of putting their names out there. I'm pretty sure there's other people in the world with their name. And why do you think there's so many emails out there? Anyways, well, a lot of y'all don't watch my channel, so there's that. I want this to be an honest video, so like, oh, my least favorite um today caregiver. So it's not just like overall. Um, so today caregiver, because there's been a lot of like people that have, so not a lot, but like there's been some caregivers that have gone and okay. My least favorite today caregiver is I'm gonna sort of twist their last name, but sort of like they do anyways, and it's Duko. She gets on me a little too much, and it's just like, but I can't see, and you haven't prayed for me to see yet. So yeah, she wants me to clean my hairs out of the bathroom. So yeah, or not out of the bathroom, out of the laundry, and that's why I don't do laundry, but like once a month, because I don't want to be hurled at. Now I will give Paulina or Angelina Corin some credit. Um, I Yeah, we'll give her some credit. She never really got on me about like hair in the washer. That would have been horrible. So, that's a good question. What does, especially like your foster parent slash home remind you of? What movie does your foster parent slash home remind you of? And I'm gonna say it reminds me of my foster parents. Remind me of Divergent. That's about what they look like. Man, I want to say something else, but no. Divergent. Yeah, the main couple in there. The Divergent series, especially, like that's what they look like. So there's that. I'm trying to think of positive or negative or maybe medium. Um, Something we've already said, and I've already been super honest about me. Um, I don't know. Angelina hasn't been here. Okay, least favorite reoccurring um caregiver. Um uh do I want to say? We'll just say Tuesdays and Thursday lady. Yeah, her name's Oksana, and I'm just gonna say her last name is K. 'Cause I don't know the rest of it. It's like super hella long, and I don't know how to say that. So it's Oksana K. And I'm trying to think of other questions. Okay, here's a positive one. Biggest thing they've helped you out with. Um, they let me have a bike here at one point in time. I don't particularly understand why they felt the need to tell me I couldn't have a bike because like a year, not a year, it was like a month or two. It was around a month like and a half ish. They told me that I couldn't have that bike here because they didn't want it falling on their child. I'm like, why would he be playing with the bike? He's too smart for that. Like, yo, like, come on. Now that's gone through my brain. So there's that question. I'm trying to think of anything else. I'm not bad, and honestly, I'm sorry for not putting this in the beginning, but I am not bashing anyone. It's just raw and honest. And I think at the end of the day, we all have to be careful what we do and say. Because actually, I might have been a little rude to a house member, not a caregiver here, that has told me I don't know, first, I don't know what happened. I was like, well, you should just do this, or I don't know, I was like trying to be like sassy or something. And he just was like, I'm gonna get up and leave. I was like, okay. Any more questions? I'm gonna pause and then I'll come back. I'm trying to think. Well, oh, that's the biggest purchase has ever been beneficial to you. That biggest purchase that they bought that has been beneficial to me. Let's see. Probably this guy right here. Ow. Y'all know when I sit on this floor. Ow. This water bottle. Takia. Yeah, Takia. Um, yeah, it was this water bottle. My foster mom mostly got it from, um, my foster mom mostly got it, she actually did get it from Ross. So, and yeah, like I said, I'm in no way trying to bash. I'm just trying to be as raw and honest. Um, oh wow, we're gonna go to 20 minutes. I'm gonna think. Well, my favorite art picture in this house. Well, let's see. I've kind of donated. I like this art picture. Y'all have seen it before. That one. Yeah, that one's my favorite. Um I think we'll leave off with ow. I'm trying to think of the question I just thought of and it just left my brain. Um I can't think. I'm gonna pause. Um Dang it. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I actually did think about writing some of these questions down, but I just didn't because I can riff off and I've riffed off a lot in this video. I mean, heck, almost 20 minutes. So let's see. I think we've said the biggest thing they've helped me out with. No, I don't know. I'll go. I think we saw that one. Um, how about biggest commonality between you and another caregiver or foster parent or whatever? I don't know. I just am gonna say me and my foster mom. I've already mentioned her name. Please don't come for me. Um, but my foster mom and I, we really do like marriage. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Um, you don't have to, Eric, for future reference, because I have a feeling he's gonna want to do this, but I'm gonna also go out here and tell him, yeah, I've done a lot of nice things and bought him food and let him play this phone before. Um, it's games on there, and I let him play the games because I know that he can earn money with these games and cash out at 10. That means that he can buy himself a meal from DoorDash. He can not just buy himself a meal from DoorDash, but pay pay money to get a DoorDash pay money to get a DoorDash gift card, and then like literally put the money from Cash Cake onto a DoorDash gift card, and then he can pay to get his own food. So I'm literally trying to do that for my friend here because I don't have any money to be like helping you get stuff, buddy. But I'm trying to tell him I'll pay him $20 to like be on this um to do this type of a video. And no, Eric, you do not have to give. You should be as raw and honest um as this. Um you should be as raw and honest and don't give the same answers as me. But that's about it. Yeah. Yeah. Those are all the questions I can think of. Please don't come for me. I'm just thinking of ideas and what an A.F.H is, adult foster home, and I'm not coming after nobody. I promise. My idea with this is to expose sort of houses like this and help keep things running. And no, Josh Fisher, you do not have a right to like take my video. And there's like a wall behind me, so I don't see how that's like a bad thing. But just a lot of people need Jesus, and that's all I'm gonna leave off at. That's also something that this house has helped me out with. It's not just cleanliness, but Christ. So I'm gonna get off of here. Thanks for watching. Um, if you feel like I could have answered something better or a different type of a question, leave it down below. That would be super helpful because I can ask Eric that next month, early next month. Yeah. Bye.